All right, so this is Shogi Wars. This is gonna be my first attempt at doing matches. I'll do some explanation at the beginning here, real quick. But so essentially, this is a Shogi versus game that you can play against other people online. I created a new account for this, but honestly, I haven't played this game in 2 to 3 years, so I'm going to be really bad at it. And hopefully, I'll play every day, record something, upload it. So the game comes in 3 different flavors. You have a 10-minute game, a 3-minute game, and a 10-second game. The 10-minute game it's a regular kind of, you have 10 minutes for your whole round for you, chess timer. If you run out of that time, you lose. That's it. You don't get, a repeating seconds added. You don't get, I don't know what the English phrase is, like byoyomi, which is like if you get below a certain amount, you'll always have that amount. So like, 10, 15 seconds is like the minimum that your turn time can be. 3 minutes is the same thing, except it's 3 minutes. It's fast. And then 10-second games are games where every move, the most you get is 10 seconds. So those can go pretty quickly too. You don't have a lot of time to think between moves. I probably won't be doing any analysis of how I did after the game. I think early on, just getting the more games in as possible is the best thing you can do. I'll try to explain what I'm doing as I play and what, I don't know, castles I'm trying to do, how the pieces move, things like that. So let's try to find an opponent.
お前が先手だ
Let me put a
対
name
局開始
here. Let's see. So I'm first. Pawns are normal. Pawns can move forward, but they can only capture forward. This is the rook. This is the bishop. It's gonna block. Do I wanna? Yeah. So he's probably gonna go for fourth file rook here. So he's gonna do what's called the ranging rook style. I think I will do static rook. Yeah, ranging rook. I don't remember how to do like any of the formations. So this is going to be kind of terrible. And also a lot of my moves are going to take a lot of time because I don't know what I'm doing. This guy does seem to know what he's doing. So he's bringing his silver up. Silvers can attack the first 3 spaces in front of them and the 2 diagonal behind them. Okay, so he's pushing that. He doesn't want me to... So he's going to bring possibly his silver out this way. He doesn't want me to push this pawn up and get my knight started. Knights are similar to chess knights, except it can only do the 2 spaces in front of them, like that. I don't want his bishop coming here, so I'm going to block that real quick. Yeah, he doesn't really have an attack there. If I bring my silver here, I'll force his pawn to move down, possibly. No, because then that'd open up his bishop's diagonal. Oh well, let's... I still need to, like, properly start castling my king, though. Gold's generals are similar to silver generals, except they hit the 3 in front just like silver's, and they can do left, right, and back. So I can take that first, and he has to respond. Do I want to do that though? Like if I go back, then he's gonna take, and then I'm gonna have to take with silver. That does give me a free move. This forces his knight forward. Yeah, you know what? Actually, it's gonna take the knight. Wait, but then that actually makes this pawn vulnerable. He takes with a silver or knight. I think I'm gonna lose a silver here. Oh wow, this is already bad. I didn't think about that. So if I move this pawn up, like he can ignore it, or he can like if he takes this, his rook is currently facing that square, and it just does not give me a lot of Like, even if I move, like, drop a bishop here, he can just move his gold general up pretty easily, and I'm kind of screwed already. I can move my, I guess I can move my silver here and kind of still protect this square, and then try to move my gold up. Oh my god, this formation's already bad. It's been years. I'm sorry. This is so bad. It's a little bit smaller. Yeah. Oh yeah, and he's gonna be able to. So if I move up, he'll.
7分
Yeah, he can get all the way up to here. Like, I still want to move up and move my pawn up. I could also. So if I try to like go up here and escape this way, he's just gonna bring his silver over, and then my rook's being attacked. Even if he moves his rook here, like, I don't really have anything to drop. And if I move my rook over here, he's just gonna move his bishop this way. So I think I want to be able to do this. Is he gonna escape, or is he gonna just take the pawn? Yeah, that's kind of a bad mistake, because now he can just move his silver here and take that pawn easily. Oh boy. Oh, no, he's not gonna. So he's checking my king. Really, that's all I can do. Just kind of block it. I think he's probably gonna move his bishop over and just start taking my pieces, maybe? I don't know. Oh, he's a 5Q. Oh yeah, so the rating system, 30Q doesn't really have a meaning. It drops you all the way down to 30Q in the beginning, and it goes 30 all the way up to 1, and then goes to 1 dan or shodan, and then 1 dan up to 5. I actually don't know what the highest rating is in Shogi Wars, honestly. The highest I ever got was 4Q, but that's because of the fact that you can't get demoted until you get up to 3Q. So every match you play, you're almost guaranteed to gain some kind of points. And I never got past 4Q because, like I said, it's essentially a freebie. So like, this guy will eventually hit 4Q, and then he'll have to fight against opponents that, if he starts, like, it won't promote him to 3Q until he actually gets, you know, other wins in place. And he's doing a long think. I feel like the pawn push isn't going to help him. He has his bishop way too far ahead in a way that doesn't really benefit him. But, like, because if I just take this, like, what's he going to do? Like, is he going to push the silver up because he has a knight in the silver there? Like, he doesn't have any pieces in hand, and he just gave me a pawn. So I'm curious what his plan was with that. Oh, I need to actually add an icon too. I can pick from some basic ones, and as you do better, you can unlock other ones. One cool thing that hasn't happened yet is there's animations, or like kind of like achievements that you can get for getting certain formations. Obviously I failed at making boat castle in the beginning. It's like, I don't even remember how it goes. Like, I think it's like bishop, silver. Huh. I mean, that doesn't really threaten that, because my knights will still listen to that square. Like, even if he takes with the silver here, I'm just gonna take his knight with my rook. Yeah, so like, take that, and he's gonna push with his but then, so like, I can threaten and fork these two pieces, and then he'll probably take, and then I'll have to take, and then he'll run with his rook. Let's do that. He's gonna take my knight. Yep. And then he's gonna run with his rook. And then I'm just gonna move my rook up. This is still bad. Like, don't get me wrong. The formations are terrible. Like, I'm not sure what options he has right now. He can try to put a pawn in front of, like, after he, no, because like, he has to run with his rook regardless. Like, I don't think he can threaten my rook right now. Anything because if I take this rook, it's a check, so he's gonna have to take anyway. These pieces on the side here that are commonly ignored in low-level play is so you want to, but you have to respond. Okay, so I'm gonna take that. You can take my silver. Like, I'm not too heartbroken over that. And then promote. So if I drop a knight here, I can force him to, like, take, and then maybe, I think he probably has too many pieces that he can defend with. Like, I could do the bishop drop here first. If I do, like, I'm not really protecting, so if I do a bishop drop here, you might do a knight drop. But then I might do a knight drop here, and then you'd have to run. And then, what would that give me? What could I take? Like, I don't want to, I could also do a, yeah, let's fork his generals real quick. So if I drop a knight here, threatening his generals, he could take here, and then I can do a bishop drop. And if he does a knight drop here, I can just honestly take with the bishop, and then he can't move the silver. His bishop's not protecting anything, and I do have another rook, so let's threaten that right now. Oh my god. I'm also taking too much time to think about things. It's so rusty. First step of being good at something is being bad at something. So if I take this, then he'll just go back with a knight, or with a gold. And then I can drop the bishop here, but then he can do a knight drop. Wait, no. This is checkmate, isn't it? Just... Oh my god, first game victory. That at least feels good. 2 ranks? 1 rank? Ah, okay. That's like the most I can go up is 1 rank. Didn't go up. No, I don't want to match again. So yeah. For anybody who's watching, thank you for watching. That was my first game. It was not that great. I'll have to analyze it and start reading some of my shogi books, and hopefully I can get better. Thank you.